I want to explain to us how emotional wounds are being formed. And I'm going to use it from the context of childhood experiences. These are both people that come from different family background. Now, you grew up in a family where I say to you, your head is not correct. Nothing good can ever come out of you. You are not good enough. You are not smart enough. Why are you so clumsy? Why are you so useless? I just keep saying all kinds of negative words. And then you grew up in a home where every time you see your father, abuse your mother. And the more I say those words to you, can you help me raise this? So when I say you are not good enough, that is a weight that I'm dropping in your bag. And I say nothing good can come out of your life, another weight that is being dropped in your bag. You are very useless. This is a weight. You realize that this is what you are carrying. So just hold it like this. And then the same experience for this person. Let's just imagine that this is a lady, this is a guy. You see your father beat your mother. And your father will tell your mother that if not because you got pregnant, I will never have married yourself. And then your father will look at you and say, useless child. If not because your mother gave birth to you, then I have no reason being here with you. And then in your environment, they tell you, you are just useless. Academically, you are not sound. I'm wasting my school fees on you every single day. You are just a useless child. Now, this is the weight that you have carried based on the things that you've experienced in your childhood. Now, let's imagine that this is a guy who, after all of these experiences, he still went further. He gave his life to Christ. He's doing so well in church. And he's, preaching the gospel, doing things for God. And he has been able to accomplish some level of success in life. And she, let's imagine is a she. She is also a graduate. They're doing well. Now they meet maybe at work or in church or something. And then they come together and they want to build a relationship. He's carrying his own weight. She's carrying her own weight. And they are trying to come together and build a relationship. But there's no connection that can happen. Why? Because this is a hindrance. He's carrying this weight. She's carrying this weight. They are coming together. They're trying to go on a journey together. But they cannot seem to connect. He cannot seem to understand why every time he tries to get close to her, she runs away. She cannot seem to understand why every time he tries to confront him or she tries to confront him for an issue, he lashes out. She cannot seem to understand why every time he says, we need to talk, she starts to fidget. Oh, have I done something wrong? Is something wrong with me? Are you going to break up with me? It's a trauma response. You are not seeing each other the way you should actually see each other. Because these things are blocking you. And you realize that what a lot of people call their personality type is not personality. It is a function of trauma. So you tell yourself that I'm just the kind of person that likes to keep to myself. But you realize that trauma made you to become that person that likes to keep to yourself. Yeah. Because the things you've experienced has made you to become avoidant in nature. So when people are trying to get close to you, you run away from them. Because somewhere in your heart, you're like, if this person gets close to me and they start to see me the way I am, they will not like me anymore. So before they get to that point where they start to see my flaws, I want to run away from them. And when you start to understand how these things work, you realize that what you think is you is not really you. What you think is you is a function of the experiences and the baggages, the words that have shaped you. And until you now start to unpack those things one after the other, each person, maybe they now say, okay, you know what? I know that God told me that you are the one that is meant for me. Maybe we should seek therapy and go for counseling. And then they both agree to go for counseling. And the counselor now starts to help them unpack each of the baggages they're carrying. So why are you always running away from love and attention? Oh, I run away from love and attention because it's strange to me. I never had an experience of, father, mother, bonding together, loving each other, showing each other affection. So I'm not seeing affection. Affection feels weird. It's just strange. It's not a language I'm used to. By the time they begin to unpack these things one after the other, you realize that so many things have hindered them from truly seeing themselves the way they are. And until these wounds are healed, if they don't heal these wounds and they go into marriage together, continuing like this, they will replicate the same thing on their children. And these are the things that people call generational trauma. Because he grew up hearing his parents tell him, you're not good enough. You are useless. He's a very nice guy. He's very sweet. He's the kind of person that if you are hungry, they'll go and buy you food, buy you shawarma, give you everything that you like. But you see, once he gets angry, it's all over. So when he now gets into marriage with her, and then she does something wrong, and he starts saying things like, are you stupid? Are you crazy? What kind of woman are you, Seth? If I don't, I'll have not even married you. And then they now have a child that is seeing those things, hearing those things. subconsciously, it becomes a part of their identity. So a lot of times, what is causing identity crisis and identity struggles in people is unhealed trauma. Because you're not seeing yourself as you are, as God has ordained you to be. You are seeing yourself through the lens of your own. So it's so important that you heal these wounds, heal these baggages, drop it. Drop these baggages. That is the only way true connection can happen.